All right, little update here. I took a couple of months break after trying to go the funding route as a crypto swing trader, thinking I knew what I was doing. I did not. So massive failure. Blew a handful of accounts. Took a break. I'm now back, renewed mind. I now have no ego because I've been humbled by the futures market and by scalping in general because I don't scalp. But I'm ready to go. I have three accounts. I've already blown one in full transparent. Actually, I've blown two, if I'm being honest. I've blown two accounts since being backed about a month and a half ago. I'm slowing my roll now. So I've identified a handful of problems that I'm experiencing now. I have them written out when I trade, and I review them every 2 minutes while I'm actively trading. I have a timer that goes off. I'm a very rational person. I'm a very emotionally intelligent person. Yet, during trading, many of the things I feel very prideful about with my personality, like emotional intelligence, just completely go out the window. Not completely, but to a decent degree, go out the window. So three accounts, two are Topstep X accounts, so it's their in-house platform. The third is a trade of eight through Topstep that I'm trading through TradingView. The Topstep X accounts I'm trading during market open, the first couple hours, and the trade of eight through TradingView, I'm only trading overnight. So I will only put a trade in at the end of the day after the market reopens, and then I'll hold those overnight. So that's a crypto trade. Here, Canadian dollar was one. Thesis was okay, however, not okay enough. So I identified this trend line. What I was hoping was happening was a breakdown. So I was looking for a retest and then some kind of failure. Didn't get that. Broke, recaptured the trend line, continued on. Our trend line's totally valuable. No, but sometimes they seem to follow the trend. So Mexican peso, another one, failure. So what I identified here was a double top at the time. So I was looking for that to fail. It did not, so I failed. That was another loss. One that went well was this one on euro, and I identified a top here at 7:45, 8 o'clock at night. Big engulfing candle there. So I took it. Bummer that you're sleeping, right? Because you can't manage the trade, but also really upset if you try to be too greedy and then it bounces up and takes you out. So happy with what I got there. It was still a 1 to 3, so decent. Obviously could have got a lot more, but let's be real. I probably would have punked out right around here anyways. So in reality, I probably got more than I would have got if I was awake managing it. Another one, British pound, also very well. So that was about here. Again, I identified a very similar high at exactly the same time, 8 o'clock p.m. I was looking for a retest and then failure, and that's exactly what happened. That was a 1 to 2. Risk rewards are still pretty decent. And then just, since we're here, I am still trading crypto, but I am swing trading because that's what I do with crypto. That's what I am used to. That's what I'm decent at. So this is on render. We had a pretty strong uptrend here, some consolidation, some failure. And so I'm looking for that to continue. Probably pull this off 50%, 75% of the actual target because it's looking a little bit weak at this point, but it kind of depends on Bitcoin, what goes on there. Another one is AVAX. This I'm in, the box just isn't where it should be, but I got in right about here on this pullback there, and now we're headed up. Again, also looking somewhat weak. So depending on what happens with Bitcoin, inflows are high right now to the ETFs. So maybe we'll continue, but AVAX is also kind of a weak project at the time, or at this time. So I might end up pulling that off early. So let's see. One account, 50,525 is the high. The current is 50,241. So I lost some money at the end of last week. Best day, 525. Worst day, 284. Decent, right? It could be worse. This one here, the high, 50,659, which is also the current. Best day, 423. Worst day, $6. So this one, pretty decent. Can't complain. The third account I just started, so I think I'm $35 up. So I don't really feel it necessary to show that. Some things I'm identifying in myself, because mostly this is for me. I don't expect people to watch this. But if you're working full-time, I'm working full-time. I work roughly 60 hours a week. Also have a family, kids, like the whole deal. And I'm also trying to make this work. So That's why I'm trying the overnight. And then I'm trying as much as I can in the morning when I can to figure out and kind of hone in the skill of trading a fast market, because I'm just not used to it. Swing trading, no matter what, is a slow market. You're holding for days, weeks, sometimes months. I'm just not used to it. So I don't want to lose the momentum I have with the scalping. So I'm trading the two Topstep X accounts in the morning during fast markets, and then I'm trading the Trade through TradingView account in the evening, kind of kind of trying to have the swing trader mentality, just a shorter time frame. So I'm still using like the 15 and the hour, and I'm trying to catch kind of a, it's just different because in the morning you're catching the move as it's happening usually. You're seeing something in real time, you're entering, and then you're playing out the trade. In swing trading, you're trying to anticipate all of it. So you're anticipating where will it go, and if this, then that. If this, then risk and reward. Maybe some people do that during fast markets. I don't. It's more of like I'm waiting for it to get where I want, then I'm in. So then all you have is risk and reward. It's not if, then this and that. It's basically just this and that. But I'm trying to kind of hone in both. So two accounts scalping, one account swing trading, kind not really, but I'm trying to approach it like swing trading because that is what I'm used to, and that's going relatively decent. So I'm trying to anticipate moves overnight and catch that move with a humble, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, depending on what the setup looks like. But working full time is tough. I'm 100% dedicated though, so I'm going to do this until I win because I'm a very stubborn guy. I guess that's it. So if you want to follow along, here it is. But this is really just so I can review it later and hopefully laugh at myself. Good luck.